Hi there, my name is Paula, and I want to get on and talk to you today about business, a little bit about my business. First of all, I'm going to be posting this in several places. So if you happen to run across this and you don't know me, my name is Paula, and I am with an anti-aging hair product company. And our products are safe, clean, naturally based products that help with everything from hair growth to repairing damage. And our company's been around 4.5 years. And we are a network marketing company. And this video isn't really to tell you about my company in particular, but just to talk a little bit about the industry, network marketing industry, and just to put shed maybe a little bit different light on it. I know sometimes people, we approach them with a business opportunity and they're like, oh no, I don't want to get into multi-level marketing, network marketing. Sometimes they have preconceived notions about it. Either they've had some failures with different companies in the past, or they know someone who has. And for whatever reason, not every opportunity is a successful one. And it could either be the person working the business, it could be the company, it could be their depending on who their upline is, it could be, there's a lot of moving parts, and there could be reasons that it didn't work for them. And whatever, but it doesn't mean that all companies are created equal, first of all. Sometimes you have to try several. Some of the most successful people in the world have failed quite a few times before they found their success. So sometimes it's about finding the right fit with a company, maybe the right fit with the product line. But regardless, just kind of as an overall point that I'm trying to make here is that it's a very strong industry. Not every company is created equal, but it's such a great opportunity for people looking for something that don't want to fit into the traditional job mold, or they've tried that route, it hasn't worked for them, or for whatever reason. Many times people just have kind of a quick trigger reaction, oh no, I would never do something like that, having really not knowing exactly what something like that entails or what it's all about. Sometimes people just say it because they've heard someone else say it. But first of all, I have been in the network marketing industry since the 90s. I've been in a handful of different companies. The very first one I was in worked fantastic for me. I was in it for 12 years and just got tired of it and wanted to do something else. But it doesn't mean it didn't work for me. In fact, it worked for me great. I ended up being a homeowner because of it, and getting completely out of debt, getting a brand new car. This was, back in the 90s. And that's why I really learned what this industry can do for people. And I've seen firsthand what it can do for me and friends of mine. From that company, I went to a couple different ones, maybe 3 different ones, and you know what, they weren't the right fit for me. They didn't take off the way I wanted them to, for one reason or another. They just weren't the one. But it doesn't mean that these things don't work. It just meant that it wasn't the right opportunity for me. So fast forward several years, I'm now with a company that is the right fit for me. I've been with it 4.5 years. I'm having great success with it. So is my team. And so that's kind of my point, is one of my points. First of all, find the right one. If one doesn't work, it doesn't mean another one won't. So keep looking. Everybody has failures, and sometimes you need a few of those to find your success. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. But the second thing is, now I'm with a hair care company. Maybe hair products is not something that you could be passionate about on a long-term basis. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to sell hair products. Maybe it doesn't have to be about that, though. Maybe it's just about getting in with a good company, and even though you can't get super passionate about it in the long run, maybe you could use it as a vehicle to get to something that you are passionate about. What is it in your life that you would love to be able to do, but you can't because of money? Money is that block there where you can't reach your goals and things that you really want to do in your life. So just some examples. Maybe you want to start a clothing or a jewelry line. Maybe you want to open an animal shelter. Maybe you want to be able to give substantially to a charity that's very important to you. Maybe you want to go back to school. I mean, I don't know. There are so many things that money could help you do. And maybe a business like mine could be that stepping stone or that vehicle to get you there, because network marketing, there is money to be made. I don't care what anybody tells you, there is very good money to be made. In fact, it's an industry that has created more millionaires than just about every other industry on the planet. Now, does everybody become a millionaire? Absolutely not. There's a lot to be considered. It's work. A lot of times people join a network marketing company and they are, 30 days goes by and they're not making, thousands of dollars every month. They think it doesn't work. No, it takes work. It's owning a business. It takes work. It takes setting goals. It's work. It is not a get rich quick overnight thing, a scheme or thing. So it's a real business. We have to run it like a real business if we do want to make a good income. But the point I'm trying to make is maybe there's something you want to do in your life. Maybe it's not network marketing, but maybe if you get into the right company and have the right support, the right leadership, maybe you can just use it to get to the point where you can do the things that make you, the things that you're passionate about, the things that make you happy, the things that you love. It's very, we see people doing that. We've got people in my company from every walk of life. We've got doctors, nurses in the company. We've got hairstylists. We've got all different types of people in the company, just because they see it as an opportunity and a vehicle to get them to something else some other place that they want to be. So something to think about. It's a little frustrating to me that sometimes people just come up with these grand ideas and judgments about companies like mine. I'm very proud of what I do in my company, and I've been in network marketing for a very long time and reaped so many of the rewards and benefits. So of course I think it's fantastic. Now, do I think every situation is? No, of course not. I had to go through several to find mine. So, but it's something to think about. If you want to ask me questions, I would love to. I'm, always looking for people that are looking for a flexible income, and it doesn't matter to me what you want to use the money for. If you just want to use it to take your kids on vacation or whatever it is, there's so many things that money can buy. It can't buy happiness, but it can sure buy a little bit better things in life. It can buy you more time freedom, just so many things. And so if you're curious about what I do, if you've ever never thought you could see yourself doing what I do, but you'd like to have a conversation and just ask some questions, who knows? It just might be something other than what you think it is. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there and talk to everybody, because I want to put some positivity on this, because when you're in an industry or in a business like mine, sometimes you tend to hear a lot of the negativity. And it's frustrating because not all of this stuff is true, because having experienced firsthand and having so many positive results from it, it's really kind of frustrating. So I guess what I'm saying, don't just judge without getting the information. Find out the information and then decide. So anyway, all right, guys, have a good evening, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.